June 2023. Lord's, often called the home of cricket, was hosting the second Ashes test between England and Australia. The stage was iconic, the stakes immense, and what unfolded became one of the most talked about controversies in modern cricket history. What started as a tense test match spiraled into one of England's darkest days on the field, sparking debate, outrage, and a fierce questioning of the game's unwritten rules. It was day 5. England were in pursuit of 371 runs, a steep but not impossible target. With wickets falling and pressure mounting, England's hopes rested on two key players, Jonny Bairstow and Ben Stokes. They were beginning to build a resistance, slowing the Australian attack and giving England a fighting chance. Then, everything changed in a flash. In the 52nd over, Cameron Green bowled a short ball that Bairstow ducked under. It passed safely through to wicketkeeper Alex Carey. Assuming the over had ended, Bairstow casually wandered out of his crease, tapping the pitch as batters often do between deliveries. But Carey, alert and calculating, underarmed the ball at the stumps. In one motion, the bails were off. Australia appealed, and the umpire, after checking the replay, raised his finger. Bairstow was out. Stumped. The laws of cricket backed the decision. Bairstow was indeed out. But the moment lit a firestorm of debate around the spirit of the game. The English crowd at Lord's erupted in boos, directing their fury at the Australians. Commentators and former players weighed in. To some, it was a smart piece of opportunism. To others, it was unsporting, a betrayal of cricket's long-standing etiquette. Things escalated quickly. In an unprecedented scene, even members of the MCC, guardians of cricket tradition, were seen confronting Australian players as they walked through the Lord's pavilion. Security was tightened, tensions were high. The controversy had moved beyond the pitch. The story didn't stop there. It reached the highest levels of public discourse. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak openly criticised the dismissal, saying he wouldn't want to win a match that way. Australian captain Pat Cummins, however, stood by his team. "It's within the rules," he said firmly. "That's how we play." The world of cricket found itself split. Was this a legitimate dismissal, or had Australia crossed a moral line? As emotions flared, Ben Stokes took charge. With the crowd behind him and England's hopes fading, he launched a blistering counter-attack. 6 after 6, he clawed England back into the match. His innings of 155 was not just a defiant display of skill. It was a response to the controversy, an effort to take the game back on England's terms. But the task was too great. Once Stokes fell, the resistance crumbled. England were bowled out, falling short of the target, and Australia secured a 2-0 lead in the series. But the match result was almost secondary. What people remembered was the Bairstow dismissal. A single moment had reopened one of the most difficult questions in all of sport. Is playing within the rules enough? Or is there a higher standard, an unwritten code that should guide decisions on the field? The laws said Bairstow was out, but the debate around the spirit of cricket suggested something deeper, something emotional, cultural, and personal. England's dark day wasn't just about losing a test match. It was about how they lost. It was about the clash between the letter of the law and the soul of the game. In the weeks that followed, the incident was replayed, reanalyzed, and reinterpreted by fans and pundits across the world. And while the scorecard may show just another wicket, to many, it marked a moment when the heart of cricket was put on trial. So, what do you think? Was Australia right to appeal? Was Bairstow careless? Was it just good cricket? Or a low blow in the heat of competition? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories where sport, controversy, and character collide.